How any of you guys are going and going and going. I know you gotta be at the same level of mental health as me.
I am so tired of feeling helpless as a parent. Yes, my kids are grown adults. My oldest is 28, my youngest is 25. And I thought by teaching them what I learned, which is you work hard, you get a good job, you're going to get the things in life that you need.
I'm sorry, but the American dream never fucking existed. Like, what? Your dream is to work until you are 65 and decrepit and not be able to make ends meet the entire time? Like,
I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. I work full-time. He works full-time.
Can somebody explain to me in crayon eating terms why I make over 3 times the federal minimum wage and I cannot afford to live?
The American dream no longer exists, especially when there are significant disparities between the U.S. and other countries.
This is the most unaffordable housing market that America has ever seen. Let's use.
So I have a question. How are people making it and living it nowadays? I know I'm not the only one in this boat, but like I'm scared.
Like, how are you guys handling this? Because I can't. Like,
a Gen Z worker made a video where she was crying about how exhausting it is to work a 40-hour work week and only be paid $2,000 a month.
What's the end goal here? Because the US government cannot possibly believe that this is sustainable.
Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about how white people are actually crying out and saying, oh, the American dreams is dead, like there is no dream, and so on and so forth. A lot of videos have actually been flying on my FYP, and I decided to bring this video to you guys so that we can actually digest this together. Anyways, I will allow you guys enjoy the rest of this video, then I will come back with commentaries. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. So let's go there, guys.
I don't know how any of you guys are going and going and going. I know you gotta be at the same level of mental health as me. Every day it's something new between the fucking news and the fucking stupid Biden and stupid Trump. And this country's fucked. Every day we're spending more and more money. None of us are getting ahead. The rich people are the ones that are fucking getting ahead. I'm tired of struggling. I've done everything I can. I'm trying to be a good man. I take care of my daughter. I take care of my wife. The best I can. I can't keep going. Every day it's something new. Then on top of that, as if you're not trying to spend money, you have to. Fucking everything's expensive. I own a painting company, I still can't fucking make it. I'm fucking trying, man. I can't look at my daughter and my wife and know I'm failing. I'm fucking done. Everybody wake up. It's time to stand up. It's time to be tired of this. It's our turn to fucking eat. I want to eat. I want my family to eat. I want you guys to eat. Stand up. Let's go. Stand up, man. Let's fucking eat. I'm tired. Let's help each other. I don't care what your political affiliation is. I don't care what fucking color you are. If you are not eating and you're struggling, eat with me. Let's struggle together then. Let's be a team.
I am so tired of feeling helpless as a parent. Yes, my kids are grown adults. My oldest is 28, my youngest is 25. And I thought by teaching them what I learned, which is you work hard, you get a good job, you're going to get the things in life that you need, right? Worked for me. Why wouldn't it work for them? Because it doesn't. Because the world has fucking changed, all right? And now I feel like I see them struggling. And before my generation comes at me, yes, I understand struggling is a part of life. We all struggled. But there's a difference between struggling and drowning, all right? So we struggled and it was tough. But you know what? We made it. We knew there was a light at the end of the tunnel with our struggle. It seems like kids today, no matter how much they struggle, they just get further and further down the water into the drowning point, all right? When I was their age, I was making less than $10 an hour. And I can afford to live on my own. Now you have to be making six-figure salary to get a decent, tiny little place to live. So what the fuck is going on and how do we help them as parents? I told my son, all you have to do is work hard, go to college or join the military like I did. He went to college, got his degree, got a full-time job. He moved back in with me right when he graduated from college because he said, hey, Mom, as soon as I get a job, which was within 2 weeks of him getting out of college, maybe take me 2 months and I'll save up enough money for me to move out. Okay, cool. It's been 10 months. He has saved almost every dime and still can't afford to live. Why are one-bedroom studio apartments almost $2,000 a month? Why? Like, I just don't get it. So I don't even think that there's even classes anymore. There used to be, upper class, middle class, lower class. It's literally turning into the ultra wealthy and then everybody else is just poor. Like, that's what is happening. And then I told him, hey, when you turn 25, at least your car insurance will go down. Hell no, he turned 25 and his car insurance went up $150. I tell him, if you need health insurance, get a good job. He has health insurance. He has had a medical emergency this week. Had to go to emergency room twice. He had to go to the emergency room because he couldn't get anybody to see him with the health insurance that he had. Right? So he had to go to an emergency room. Now he's out money for that too. It seems like you can never get ahead. And then my daughter, I told her all you have to do because she wanted to buy her own house. My daughter worked 6 days a week, 12 hours a day to save up enough for this down payment. Finally got this house. She's paying double what I'm paying for my mortgage, but her loan was the same amount. And then her mortgage company, after she's already moved in, said, oh, by the way, we forgot to tell you that you need this type of coverage, which we forgot in the beginning. That's an extra $200 you've been paying a month. And all they see when they come home is they watch social media, kids their age, on lavish vacations with all this money and nothing to do, all these social media influencers, because we value those types of things over hard workers. We will pay them $10,000, but you work 40 hours a week, you can't afford it.
This is the most unaffordable housing market that America has ever seen. Let's use this home as an example, which is the American dream for a lot of people like me and my fiance. We do pretty well for ourselves, we earn in the six figures, and we've always wanted this. But then this happened. $553,000 for this house. You may be thinking to yourself, well, that's not so bad. Let me show you. This home that was sold for $553,000, that was listed for $489,000, sold for $337,000 back in 2018. This home in 2025 with a $553,000 sale price, 6% down and a 6.5% rate, gives you a payment of $3,716. Back in 2018 with a $337,000 sale price, 6% down and a 4.5% rate, gives you a payment of $1,800. Which means to afford that home today, you need a household income of $230,000. When in 2018, you needed a household income of $100,000. Meaning that back in 2018, a couple with 2 entry-level jobs could have afforded this house. That's the issue that many people like me and my fiance are having. How is it that we have to earn more than twice as much money to do the same things that people used to be able to do just 5-6 years ago? One of the worst parts is we can't get any honesty around the situation. So if you want honest news around what's going on in the housing market, make sure you check out my newsletter in my link in bio called Pissed Off Buyer. And let me know in the comments what's happening with the housing market in your city. Like, follow, and comment for more.
Honestly, guys, it is so painful to see these people working like elephants and eating like ants. I really feel their pains. I really feel where their problem is actually coming from. When you work overtime and at the end of the day, you have nothing left after spending whatsoever you need to spend. At the end of the day, you don't even know what you are going to be looking out for before the end of the month. You work so hard. You've gone to school. You have the degree. You have every single thing, but it is just as good as you are not even doing anything. It is as good as you are not even working. It's as good as you should be an illiterate. Like, I know where their pains is actually coming from. And when I see this kind of videos really breaks my heart. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that the American dreams is still coming up, or the American dreams is totally dead? Because a lot of people have just recently been crying on the internet, and the internet has also been buzzing on, oh, there is nothing like an American dream anymore. The American dream is dead. The American dream is this. The American dream is that. It is really, really painful, especially for those ones that actually supported Trump. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll just allow some of the videos I have roll up for you guys, and then I will come back with commentaries. Do not forget to subscribe. I'll always remind you, because it's very important. It's not easy. Just please subscribe. So let's just go back and watch.
I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. I work full-time. He works full-time. We just got paid this past Friday, right? We paid the mortgage, bought some groceries, put some gas in the car. And guys, it is Tuesday, and we have like $200 or $300 to last us until next Friday. Like, we don't live in a big house. We live in a little ranch. It's 1,100 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, us and our 2 kids. And like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm in school full time. I work full time. He works more than full time. He works overtime every week. I don't know what to do. I'm so stressed out. This isn't how it's supposed to be. You know, growing up we were told, you know, go to college, get a degree, work to support your family. Here we are. Did that. Now what? Now what? I'm not into politics. I don't follow it. Frankly, that stresses me out too. But like, I don't know, somebody has to do something to change this, because like, I make good money. He makes good money. We don't live above our means. I don't know what less than paycheck to paycheck is. What is that? Poverty. As a registered nurse, with a husband, with a second income. He doesn't make as much as I do, but he still works and brings home good money. So, I don't know. While I was in school, all I could think about was, it'll get better. It'll get better after I graduate and I start working, and we'll be able to pay our bills. We'll be able to not check the bank account if our kids say, "Mom, can we go to the movies this weekend?" Just be comfortable. And we're not. We're not at all. I don't know what else to say. It's just, I don't know. I know there's been a lot of videos on TikTok about people, talking about the economy and, just how out of control prices are right now. We're all talking about it. I feel like none of.
Can somebody explain to me in crayon eating terms why I make over 3 times the federal minimum wage and I cannot afford to live? And I do not want to hear the pull yourself up from your bootstraps, work 90 hours a week. That's not the goal, guys. That should not be our standard. I am so fucking tired of people being complacent with this uniparty, both of them fucking us over. When my parents were my age, they both made less than half of what I make, and they lived alone. I cannot afford to live anywhere alone. A 1-bedroom apartment, $1,800. 2-bedroom apartment, $2,200. Who the fuck can afford that? It is embarrassing to come out and say that it is a struggle to survive right now, but I know so many people are struggling. And do not get me started on what my grandparents were doing. They $3,000 house. And yes, I understand inflation and all of the bullshit that they have been pulling with the Fed. Why are we allowing it? Why? And then I clock out of my shift. I am tired. I have to go home. And I check the news. Another 60 fucking billion to a country nobody can point out on a map. What are we doing? Where has the plot gone? We have lost it, folks. We have fucking lost it. The American dream is dead. It is over. Gone and forgotten.
The American dream no longer exists, especially when there are significant disparities between the U.S. and other countries. Mickey D's in the U.S. employee makes $9 an hour with no benefits. The Big Mac costs $5.81. The same Mickey D's employee in Denmark makes $22 an hour, 6 weeks vacation, 1 year paid maternity leave, 1 year. Where do you get that anywhere in the U.S.? That's unheard of. Maybe 3 months max. Life insurance, a pension plan, and the Big Mac only cost $4.82. The math ain't mathing. It ain't adding up. Feel like with this whole American dream, we've been hoodwinked. We have been bamboozled. We have been scammed into believing that it exists, and it does not. Okay? The people, all you people from other countries who want to come here, don't do it. The dream is false. Okay? There's so many better places you can go to besides here. All right, you don't want to come here. We're living in an episode of Scandal over here. Our politics are in the gutter. Okay? We had an orange for a president. I mean, come on. Come on. Don't do it. I'm trying to save you some time and some effort and some heartache.
You see, situations like this is why a lot of parents should actually be learning from. They should be learning to be able to build their roots, to know, to be able to face whatsoever that is actually coming. I live in Africa, I am a Nigerian, and one good part that our parents have actually taught us is we should be able to even stand in the hardest parts of Nigeria. You understand? Because I feel like a lot of white people were just really so comfortable, we're just really so reluctant. That's why sometimes you go on my FYP, you'll be seeing people saying, "Oh, I have 7 babies for 7 daddies, and I'm gonna be giving birth so that they can be able to give me childcare, they can be able to give me this or that." Just pardon me if I'm not pronouncing what I'm supposed to pronounce very well. I feel like at this point like this, where the state is, where the country is, if you are still living in this kind of thought, how do you now manage to cope? Because you work at the end of the day, you're not even seeing results. You work at the end of the day, you can barely feed from now to the end of the month. And despite the fact that a lot of Americans were like, it is good for them, they should be able to face whatsoever they are facing. They voted for Trump, they were Trump supporters, they are Maga supporters, they did their thing, so Trump should be able to deal with them. It is still going to affect even people that did not even vote for Trump. And this is really sad. This is really heartbreaking, to be honest. And I feel their pains. Anyways, let's just watch the remaining clips of this video, and then I will come back with commentaries. Like, just let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.
So I have a question. How are people making it and living it nowadays? I know I'm not the only one in this boat, but like I'm scared. I'm really starting to worry. All my credit cards are maxed out. I haven't made a payment on my credit cards in months because I have no money to do it. My savings is exhausted. There's nothing in there. Gas overnight has gone up 16 cents where I live. It is now $4.15 a gallon. I just want to know, what are people doing? Because this is getting really scary. I can't buy groceries. My electric bill is $400 a month. My house payment has gone up. $100 or $150 a month. I don't know what they expect people to do, but here we are giving billions of dollars to Ukraine and paying for Hunter Biden's fucking trial and all this bullshit the taxpayers have to pay, but we cannot live. I mean, people are going to lose everything. They really are. Like, I'm scared. I can't sleep at night because I'm worrying about how I'm going to pay something. I can't even feed my kids. I mean, this is getting really, really scary. And I know I'm not the only one in this situation. I know there's millions of other people, but I mean, I'm scared. I've not been this scared in a long time. Like, I feel like I'm going to lose everything. And no matter how much I work, I literally donate plasma to make money, and it's still not enough. I don't know. I just don't know what to do anymore. This is getting bad. It's never been this bad in my lifetime as to what this idiot president has done to us. I mean, they are going to lose everything.
A Gen Z worker made a video where she was crying about how exhausting it is to work a 40-hour work week and only be paid $2,000 a month. She's since deleted the video, but not before others could stitch and duet the video talking about how she's simply exhausted and barely able to get by. Not only does this woman feel trapped in a toxic cycle of working just to pay the bills, but she's also losing her identity and sacrificing her well-being in the process. Gen Zers were urged to go to college, build career goals, and save money. But even after doing all of that, we're still struggling. Some people still ridiculed this woman, arguing that everybody's struggling and it's just part of being an adult. But at what point should everybody step back and consider that this isn't normal? Instead of trying so hard to normalize it for other younger workers, stagnant wages are a universal problem affecting professionals at all stages of their careers. And living paycheck to paycheck is the norm when it shouldn't be. Many younger workers are frustrated that they will never be able to purchase a car or a home or have children in a financially stable position. They're also frustrated with toxic 40-hour-a-week work culture. They're overworked, undercompensated, and desperate. A 2024 Wallet Hub survey found that 25% of Gen Zers are struggling to maintain financial stability and lack basic saving and investing knowledge. And it's not just overwhelming student loans, low-paying entry-level jobs, and a staggeringly disappointing job market, but it's also rising rent costs. Average rent costs were $850 in the early 2000s, but now single postgraduate Gen Z workers pay an estimated $1,800 for the same one-bedroom spaces. So no, Gen Z workers aren't lazy. They simply don't make enough money to survive while also dealing with people who are telling them that it's their fault.
Like, how are you guys handling this? Because I can't. Like, they are hunting us down like animals. Like, and are you all okay with this? Just because we look this way? Just because of our names? Like, what? I'm so angry. Like, there is so much rage watching those videos of raids in construction sites, like on the street, and by Proud Boys, by white supremacists. They're hunting us down because we look this way, because we speak this way, because we like, I don't understand how people are still defending this man. Like, I don't get it. Make me understand. Because I can't. I cannot wrap my head around you hunting people down because they look the way they look. Like, what?
At this point, my head is full, guys. Like, my head is full because there are pains everywhere. Like, people are pained. Like, Americans are pained, especially the whites. They are pained. They are pained, and they are coming out to speak out. Like, we are tired. How do we get out of this? What kind of situation is this? You cannot even, like, they can no longer even promise their children that, okay, this is what the future of American owns for you. You understand? I was just thinking in my own innocent mind that, okay, all of this kind of things should be happening just in African countries and so on and so forth, because our government, they do not plan well and so on and so forth. But I've seen it now that bad leaders are everywhere. Good leaders are everywhere. Do not get me wrong. I didn't say Trump is a bad leader. Who am I? He's Mr. President. He know what is good for the country. He know what can actually fit in the country. He know what the country actually wants. Maybe American can just suffer now, and in the next 2 to 3 years, they will just sit and just balance off. But if just to eat, common to eat, or just hunger is already buying people, like is already putting people in a stage where they are not supposed to be, a lot of things actually going to be happening. A lot of people are actually going to be collecting properties that is not theirs. A lot of people are going to be doing things that ordinarily they are not supposed to do. You understand what I'm kind of trying to say? Anyways, no matter the condition, no matter the situation, nobody deserves this. No matter who you support, nobody deserves this. That's what I keep saying in all of my videos. I did not deserve to be hungry. I did not deserve to work and not even get any penny. I did not deserve to get rules and regulation from the government, all in the name of just want to favor the country according to their thoughts. You know, a lot of people are going to benefit. Let me just say, small people are going to benefit and a lot is going to enjoy. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Do you think American Dreams is failing? Do you think there is any possibility that they are still definitely going to bounce back? They are Americans and they can still stand strong? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think these Maga supporters should just go ahead and keep suffering what they are suffering because they voted for it, they call for it? Then just let me know in the comment section, because we are all in this together. As is affecting American, is affecting we in other countries as well. It is just some countries that are standing on their own that it will not affect them. It's really, really, really affecting we in that we're not even staying in American. So I'm sending hugs to a lot of you guys out there in the US, because to be honest, if I have $1,000 here right now in this country, like I'll ball. I will ball to the end of the month. I will even ball over the month. But you guys will just have even up to $2,000 to $3,000, and you cannot even ball for 2 days. So I feel your pain, and I know where your pain is coming from. I'm sending hugs. Just let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let's not make this video more longer than it is. Subscribe, like this, drop me a comment, and lastly, do not forget to share. And yes, with no further ado, I do a lot of in my videos. I'm going to be safe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you. Mwah.